This is a channeled message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. May speak to you anywhere that you have strong Sagittarius placements or where you have this house of Sagittarius in your chart loaded with a lot of planets, so you still have that strong Sagittarian influence. I got the message that it's really essential for you right now to protect your energy, and protect your energy with the use of sound. Sound in particular is going to create kind of an energetic force field around you that not only purifies your energy frequency, but also keeps all kind of lower vibrational energies out of your sphere. I feel this is particularly important in the evening hours when you tend to sort of like let down your defenses from all the busyness of the day and you slip into more of that place of openness and receptivity. I really think sound baths are something that could be very beneficial for you. You could even go on YouTube, look up sound baths, and just have it playing in the background of your home. Putting up wind chimes around the perimeter of your property, and maybe spending some time in the evening going out, sitting out under that moonlight, drinking in that lunar essence, that cooling lunar essence that helps to sort of temper some of the heated emotions that may be coming up for you. I feel like you recently went through a big storm, and I feel like there's a part of you that can see the light that's peeking through the clouds, and maybe you did go through a little brief respite from some of the upheaval that's been blowing through your life, but it is not done yet, okay? Because as I stepped out into the great outdoors, which I think is also very beneficial for you right now, stepping out into the outdoors to be around nature, even if it's something as simple as what I was saying, out, on your property, sitting in the moonlight, listening to the wind blow those wind chimes and clear your energy, basking in that moonlight glow. I feel it's really essential for you to get in contact with nature right now. But as I stepped outside, to deliver you this message, and I really felt like I needed to be out within the elements to get this message to you. It was a sunny day when I first started on my walk, and then all of these storm clouds came in and obscured the sun, okay? I want you to know that you should prepare yourself, and this is why you need to cleanse your energy, because you're about to go through a big reroute. It's not just indicative to the Sagittarius collective, okay? Everybody in the zodiac is going through a big directional reroute right now, but yours actually involves a physical, geographical reroute. I see that there's a piece to the puzzle you need. You can't find it where you are currently. I saw a plane flying through the sky, okay? I think that you're going to have to go on a trip somewhere. There's somewhere you need to go outside of your usual locale to connect with this puzzle piece that's going to make everything click together, and it's going to give you insight into your new direction, the new steps you need to take. Now, even though in order to get to this, next step in your life path unfoldment does involve a storm, there is another storm that's going to blow in. You did get this like little respite, this moment to catch your breath, but I want you to be prepared. It's going to get rocking and rolling again. More stuff needs to be cleared. I'm seeing the image of like thunder clouds, lightning bolts. It's like the storm comes right though to clear the air, so there's a lot that's kind of been held in for too long that now needs to move out of your sphere. And this will also take place on the physical level of manifestation, so it's not just the changes and the clearing that needs to happen internally within yourself, emotionally, and on your spiritual path. It's also what is going to be cleansed from your actual material reality. There's some things that need to go to sort of open the way ahead. Think of it as like a blockbuster kind of energy with this storm that's going to come in. It's going to get a little turbulent, but I want you to really stay connected to nature to ride out this next turbulent shift, you know, on your path, because what comes out the other side, when you get this puzzle piece you need, okay, is going to be such a huge blessing for you. I looked up to the clouds and I saw what really looked like the shape of a dragon in the cloud manifestation, okay? And it immediately made me think of the I Ching. It made me think of the first hexagram in the I Ching, which is all about that one energy, right? The new beginning, and it's called the creative, okay? And it's symbolized by the dragon. Double dragons, okay? And dragons bring blessing, but they also have ties to that serpent energy. So when we're looking at the dragon, we're looking at divine transformation that comes from spirit. You're about to go through sort of a spiritual transformation, and this does involve sort of the death of an old identity, this sort of mask that you've worn, that you've used to, you know, fit in your life, in a life that really isn't in alignment with what you're meant to step into right now, okay? And I think that this is going to be very powerful for you. It's funny, I see a kid riding by on a bike right now. He's got a helmet on. It looks like he's on like a little motorcycle. His bike looks kind of like tricked out, like a sports bike. And his helmet has a mohawk on it, okay? So I think it's like really time for you to buck the system, all right? Really time for you to step into this like punk rock spirit, you know, where you do things your own way, you carve your own way in life. And I think this is going to go against the grain of a lot you have previously established in your life. But this is absolutely what you need to do. It's cathartic, and it's going to open up your spirit to this whole new direction that wants to come in for you. And again, there is the plane energy. I see a plane coming in right now. This is what carries you to your new destination. This is what carries you to the next chapter. It's by putting your foot down and rebelling against all of these structures that have been put in place in your life that are really reining your spirit in. And this is absolutely sanctioned by spirit. This is what you need to do. You need to overthrow this shit, okay? And it was 7:30 on the clock when I said this. 7 is messages from spirit. That 3 energy is all about your guides coming in, you know, helpful people coming in that help to point the way for you. But you're the only one who can walk this path. You have to walk it alone, you know. You have to be somewhat of a rebel. And there may be people who don't understand you, you know. You might experience some backlash for it. But this is what you have to do, because it's in alignment with what your soul needs to go on this like upgrade process, okay? So really look for your connection to spirit to grow stronger. And in particular, you're going to get your messages coming in. You're going to get your intuition hitting you hard and fast when you're out in nature, all right? And cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy with sound, like I was saying, you know. If you're a musician, if you play music, you know, you can tap into that energy also as well. Music making, it's just a way to clear your energy field, put you in touch with your intuition. And another thing about that energy, right, with the hexagram that I brought in from the I Ching, which is really double dragon energy is what I'm getting. It's really about using that process of transformation creatively, okay? You can use this like sort of raw material of what you're shedding that maybe brings up a lot of grief for you, maybe brings up a lot of anger for you, maybe brings up a lot of these shadow aspects for you. You can use this raw material creatively, and through that creative expression, you know, what you manifest creatively through sound in particular, okay? I'm speaking to those of you who are musicians, those of you who are, you know, singers, vocalists. This is so key right now. There's something about this sound piece coming in for the Sagittarius collective. If you make a medicine song, you know, using this pain that you're transmuting with that, you know, heavenly serpent energy, right? The dragon energy. It brings a huge blessing in your life, because we had that 30, right? So 3 is the helpful people. 3 is your guides coming in. There is support but this support is not, you know, in your usual surroundings. And again, this is something that it's a theme that's coming up for a lot of people. It's about moving outside of sort of familiarity and opening yourself up to a new, expansive, unfamiliar energy. 10 on the clock when I said that. That's new beginning. And again, the zero, okay? The zero energy is all about spiritual gifts. So by you doing this, you have a new beginning, okay? That's going to come in through stepping out of the familiar, through working creatively, letting your creative expression come forward to transmute the pains on your path. And it opens up this incredible gift in your life that sets you on an entirely new track. So really listen to your inspiration right now and ride out the storm. I just heard riders on the storm. Okay, I recently did a channeling session with Jim Morrison. He was also a Sagittarius, okay? And so that energy is really forward here. And it is Beltane today. So that Satyr energy is, you know, front and center. So really tap into that. You know, Satyrs, they embrace the joy, the enthusiasm, the exuberance of life, okay? That's what they're here to do. And that's what you need to do. And by you doing that, you are going to disrupt the status quo, okay? But be a fucking punk, man. Be a punk. Overthrow the systems in your life that have kept you trapped, that have kept you stuck. It was 11:17 on the clock when I said that. Again, divine blessings coming in, blessings from Great Spirit, and that 17 energy, that's 8. That's rooting it in manifestation. You are literally the embodiment of as above, so below right now, okay? You are really going to root some powerful spiritual gifts. And I believe that you have a message to share. And this message is of true value to the overall world collective, all right? But it comes through your creativity. It comes through your creativity, and it has you bucking tradition. It has you maybe bringing forward a really controversial view, something that shakes people's psychology up, has people looking at you and life in general, at themselves in a totally new way. And it comes through your creative expression, and in particular through sound, okay? So that maybe means you do public speaking. Maybe that means you're a singer. Maybe that means you create music, you know? Or you do healing work with sound therapy. But this is very key. It's coming in so strongly for you. And it was 12:33 on the clock when I said that. That's 333. We're talking Trinity energy. It brings you in alignment, mind, body, spirit, okay? It pulls that energy from the ether to manifest it on the material level. Something you can see, feel, and touch. Actualizing what is normally intangible, inaccessible through the gift of your creativity. And I do see you going somewhere else. I do see there's a puzzle piece somewhere else out of your usual locale. I do see you hopping on a plane. I see you traveling some distance to connect with your destiny. And this is what's going to turn it all around for you and bring so many incredible blessings into your life. So the guidance that wanted to come through for you very strongly right now is get clear. Clear your energy. Protect your energy. You've already been through a big storm. I know. And I know you just started to kind of like get your center, catch your breath, you know, get yourself prepared, get yourself filled up with that mana, you know, cleanse yourself with sound, you know, sit out under that moonlight, let those wind chimes, you know, soothe your spirit as the wind gently bristles them and makes you think of those winds of change coming in, you know, to head you off in your new direction. You're going to ride that current of wind that comes in. The breeze has messages for you, okay? Connecting with that air element too. I really feel that there's this like inspiration that comes in on the wind, all right? Maybe you get a lot of inspiration or messages from air element and air element signs, okay? So that could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You also may have one of these signs strongly aspected in your chart. And if that's the case, this message could be speaking particularly strongly to you. So work with that air energy too, you know? And air energy is also a lot about that sound, right? It's sound because sound is, it travels on the airwaves, right? Some of you may, that have been pursuing musical careers, you may suddenly find that you're on the airwaves, you know? Maybe something takes to the radio. Maybe something gets broadcasted, and it's like something that sets you off on a new trajectory. An opportunity comes in, and in order for you to take it, you got to hop on a plane. You got to go get it. But it brings tremendous success, big blessing in your life. And it was 15:07 on the clock when I said that. So that's spiritual gifts that come in, and they really align you with your purpose, because that's what that 5 + 1 is 6. That's what that 6 energy is about. All right. Such a powerful message. And right after that, it was 15:22. So there's your purpose again. 22. That's a power number. Okay. And it breaks down to 4 energy. This is working in partnership with spirit to really manifest your purpose in your material reality. So pay attention. Listen to the wind. Be a rider on that storm. There's one more upheaval that comes, okay? One last clearing that comes. Brace yourself for it now. Clear your energy. Get centered. Get ready, because you're about to take off to your new destination.